Alright, well, let's go to... We have iron ore now, I know that much. Don't know how we discovered something new, but we did. So let us go to Kiri. So Kiri needs sand. I don't know if we found sand yet. We have found sand. Okay, excellent. We will get this dump truck to go and get a load of sand for that purpose. No vehicle access. Ah, okay. We've seen sand, but we don't have access to sand yet. And that is the only place with sand. Okay. Alright, where is the steel? I found steel. I know I found steel. We also have a amount of gravel. Where was steel? Here it is. So we need to provide iron ore to the steel. Okay. In the non-realistic road for Resident Evil Railway Empire, right? When trains run over each other, you could say the train just symbolizes throughput. But with realistic on, it's not doing that. Fair enough. Resident Evil? Yeah, not so much. Bane, not so much. Okay. So we got this going. We're probably going to want a new truck to be doing that. Resident Evil trains, yep. Jake would be super on board. We're going to get you to do it. And we're going to turn you off repeat vehicle. And this dump truck here is just going to be hauling iron ore to the steel place. That's his entire job. Alright, I do need to get a 2x speed boost on this guy sooner rather than later. So once he's finished dropping this first load of iron ore off, I'm going to try and focus on some businesses to get a 2x speed boost as fast as I can. Just think, this is already with a 2x speed boost of game speed. Just in case you thought it was awfully slow. Alright. Looks like it's almost not quite a 1-for-1. Maybe 2-to-1? Yeah. Okay, good. So steel gives us access to new areas, but it also gives us access to upgrades. This place in particular needed steel as an upgrade. So we're going to grab steel and upgrade our roads. Might not be something that we necessarily need straight away, but whenever I see a chance to upgrade, I take it. Wonder if that's going to wake people up. Probably. Okay. We have sheep, we have fertilizer, and we have oats. We found that there wasn't many places that needed oats just yet, so that's fine. But there's probably plenty of places that require sheep. For instance, you. You require gravel, sheep, and worms. You require a little bit more than I want to expend to begin with, so let's try and find some better places. Like this place that requires a small amount of sheep and gravel. Let's go. Trains versus zombies. Well, you know, places need worms. It's just how it goes. Sometimes you got a hunger that only worms can satisfy. Alrighty. Excellent. He's got the bee thing booster, which will make him go faster. Oh, this one looks potential. Oh, well, actually, we don't know. Oh, yeah, we do. We get fertilizer from here. Nice. Have we found limestone yet? If we have, it's quite a while away. So we have logistics in New Zealand, and what's that other one? It really looks familiar, the blue and white. If you could figure this out, I would be impressed. It is Martinique. This was our tutorial zone where we started. And we've got some logistics stuff set up, currently doing some missions that need to be done. But, yeah, Martinique. Also, in case you haven't realized by the name of Logistical Earth, it, yeah, it really does do the whole Earth, so... Yeah, we were in a second tutorial land, which is about 20 times the size of tutorial land 1, which took us the better part of 2.5 hours to complete. So, you know, we're going to be here a little while. We will unlock game speed level ups here, though, so that will sort of make everything work out, I think. We'll see. Okay. No good places for meat. Alright, I really need you to get another level up, so what can we do and where? Looks like there's a couple of other things. Ooh, yeah, there's quite a few things here. You require 4 lots of steel? That is something we can provide. You know far more about Martinique than I do. That's for sure. How you going now? Okay, surely we're only about 1 location away from getting a 2 times speed. Just need to find it. I was like, oh, that only requires 10. No, it requires 1,000. Alright, what about sorghum? Okay. That place is pretty far away for now. I really didn't want to do this one, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Oh, hello. Sure. That one seems pretty easy. Two times speed. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look at gravel and see where we can deliver gravel that makes a lot of sense. There's a 2.4 here. Look, most of those words maybe made sense to me, huh? Don't know what kind of glitch we ended up here, but we definitely did. Okay. Are we lucky enough to have wood yet? It doesn't look like we're really in the foresty areas, so maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, we can start focusing on this heavier thing, I think. Yeah. Now with 2 times speed, we should be just fine, especially with loader as well. One could argue that it's almost time to get 20-ton buses. Trains, trucks, that's the word I'm after. Ooh, I am really going cuckoo. That's fantastic. Alright, so we've reached the throughput of this outdoor adventure center, but that's okay. Probably also going to reach the throughput of Weary, but that's fine too. Oh, Weary regenerates pretty quickly. It shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, I would like to set up something else. So, do we have limestone yet? No, we do not. Okay. Is there other places that I can use steel now? Well, there's one place that I can use 181 of it, but that's a little excessive. Okay, looks like most of the steel is used for opening up new locations. We can go and do that. That's fine. Like I said, the more locations we have open, the better it is. We'll also do this one because it's easy. Okay, if I complete Whangarei, New Zealand, I'll get to expand to Australia. Certainly something worth thinking about. Getting off Tutorial Island might be worth doing. Potentially. Yeah, you're gonna discover a whole bunch of new stuff. Okay. But this whole concept of teaching you a little bit about the land that you're like going through is kind of the mainstay of the series. You know, you're doing this stuff, but you also get like a weird geography lesson at the same time. Alright, we have reached the tippy top of that island, pretty much. That's weird, I swore I saw the road sort of go into the water there. But no, I don't think there's anything at the end of that road. Okay. A whole bunch of new stuff. Man, I really want to go on vacation, but I think trying to backdoor my way into EU countries seems like a bad path to go down. Haven't any of the countries really like opened up like to vaccinated travelers, or are they not doing it because... Okay, Shadow, you can answer this. I know you get like a little card when you have been vaccinated. But is there also like a central database so that way like people can't just have a card when they're totally not vaccinated? Beats you. Okay. Yeah, I know here in Australia we get a card. I'm still not there yet. I will successfully be vaccinated on, I don't know, in about 3 weeks. Yeah, that I do. Yeah, our government was just simply inept about the whole thing. And it's not quite the same level of annoyance. Alright, do we have concrete? We do not have concrete. We don't have anything there. Have we discovered oil yet? We have. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look at oil. So the Maui oil rig, which... Is this what we need floaters for? Maybe. So this is the weirdest part of this game. No, it's not. It's probably not the weirdest part of this game, but it's pretty weird. What is New Plymouth? New Plymouth takes oil to make plastics. Okay, plastics will probably be quite useful. Alright, let us use oil. We need 15 oil there and 9 oil there. Okay, but we can't reach this until we've done this, so... Here we go. Let's see the floaters in action. Hi. Maybe. Arguably only one way to find out, but it would suck if you were wrong. Are we now deploying amphibious dump trucks? Yep. We have this little F here stands for truck floaties. Don't ask. It's really better if you don't know. Look, we do eventually unlock railways and both railways and... Okay, I've got to check. I got to check. Truck floaties. No. Truck floaties. Not quite what I thought that I would see. I'm hesitant to click images because I do not have safe results. So who knows what insane thing this game came up with when they decided that truck floaties were a thing. Trucker with pocket hands on now. Yeah, it's something like that. It's something like that. So I'm kind of nervous about buying a 20-ton truck because I'm concerned that maybe the roads that it can't go on all roads or something. What's really annoying, and it's obviously intentional by the game developers, is that like a lot of the places that require like close to 20 require like way more than 20, like 22 or something like that. And it's like, really, game? I know, Ollie. I should get up and feed you. Oh. You gonna make all sorts of noises for the rest of the stream to hear? Hi. Okay, some more tutorial things, but we found a new big town that also has... There we go, Turunga ships. We need 1.2 million for a 200-ton ship that's well looked after. Or 2.2 million for a 200-ton ship, 10-container ship, that is in excellent condition. Okay. What's up? He's like, you know what's up. Okay. We need 15 more oil, so let's go and grab that. I haven't seen a new quest to get yet more speed, because that's kind of why I'm just letting Lisa ship from the US. I'm going to be right back and feed this darn dog so he doesn't sit here whining at us the entire time. Yes I am. Why are you getting up on my lap? Excuse me. Hello. It's good to see you. But I know you're only here because you want food. So please, get off my lap so I can go and get you food. Or is this what you want? Yeah, that's what I thought. Be right back. Come on, stinky butt. Totally healthy, I promise. He sounds like a big boy. He only sounded like a big boy because he jumped up on my lap and was literally at off the microphone. He is Butterbeagle. He is a very big pawed beagle. I will say that much. But a beagle nonetheless. God, it is freezing here. Not really, not like Europe levels of freezing, but for me, it's pretty darn cold. We discovered a forest. Fantastic. The question is, where, and do we have access to it? As your vehicle gets old, the dash starts to deteriorate and crack. You may want to think about repairing or replacing your truck. Okay. Yeah, as the trucks get old, they slow down and stuff, which is pretty cool. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. It's almost like this is the tutorial area or something. What do we got? We got wood, rock, and more rock. Let's have a look at wood, because I wanted to see that. Oh, beautiful. We have access to it. So what I am glad with is that forests, I'm surprised, I'll admit. I'm surprised that the game doesn't forest trees. Trees go to like a woodcutter to get turned into like logs and stuff. So I'm pretty happy that we get this. We also have cheese. No, mung beans. Okay. Sorry, it requires cheese. I was like, it looked like cheese to me. Alright, the reason why wood is super good for us is because we want to upgrade this steel mill. And upgrading that steel mill requires wood. So what do? We grab this truck. We grab a nice big lot of wood. After I have a look through the rest of the exploration, I'll start having a look for more businesses, so that way we can get him to 4 times speed. I think I'm pretty sure he still needs a full 5 businesses to get to 4 times speed. But that's okay. That is almost obnoxiously loud. You shouldn't be stopped. Industry supply is full. It was full. It's not anymore. So I'm going to get you to redo what it is you've been doing, bud. Nice. All right. So we've got a steel business with tons of steel, which is good, because steel will be super useful, especially once we get shipping up and shipping routes and all that sort of jazz. It will be very, very good indeed. Okay. Plenty of places nearby to get some stuff, so let's start with this. Bring me some whatever that is. Now, a town is actually, like, I shouldn't really be doing a town. I should only be doing businesses. But it was an easy town, so why not? Okay. Still nothing else there that is particularly interesting. Grapes. Apparently we've unlocked grapes. Looks like we can go to that. Nope, looks like I was wrong. Oh, okay, I was like, how do we not have vehicle access? Because there's roadworks, which requires 36 limestone, which we are still yet to find. Okay. I did say I was going to explore a little bit with this truck first, so let's head on over to here and continue exploring. Because this exploration often gets us, yeah, new things. Okay. Ooh, aluminium, so that's going to take a while. We don't even know where it gives us aluminium. Exploring, kind of weird not being able to buy a tourist map. Alright, it is a little on the weird side. It's also, this is a shortcut, so it's not strictly required, this roadworks. We have access to everywhere else. I think as long as we can see the road, if there's any businesses around it, we'll know about it. We can test that theory by heading on out to Gisborne and just seeing if we unlock any new businesses when we go there. I don't think we will, but we may. And since I don't know about that aspect of the game yet, it's worth having a look and seeing how it goes. Can you imagine the spreadsheet game that some of the more hardcore players... yes, because there's roadworks here, so the truck can take that route. Alright, so yeah, no businesses along here. That's good. Alright, so I think we're done exploration-wise down this end of town. Until we go and give a bunch of wood to you. Now, I would love to, but this requires 34 wood, which is fairly significant. Just like this requires 26 gravel. This one's just a shortcut, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Interesting that this... Oh, there's two roadworks there. Okay. Let us have a look. 24 asphalt. Yeah, okay, I think we're kind of done with exploring for now. Let us get a level 4 upgrade or attempt to upgrade the wood place. The wood place to upgrade only requires plastic. Fantastic. Plastic is here, or here, here. And we should be good. We don't have a full lot of plastic there yet. That's fine. What we do here... Oh, this is doubly fine. Okay. Let's go over here and fiddle with this. So, this needs plastic to upgrade its oil processing. Don't quite know why they need plastic. I would have thought that a oil rig would use steel, but whatever. Game, I'm not really gonna complain. Nice, it's getting there. Oh, there we go. I thought it was going quite slowly. That's because it wasn't that truck. That's the it's the slow-ass gravel truck. Can we upgrade your gravel pit yet? Yes, you only need wood. Certainly something else we will think about. Alright, we'll provide plastic to... Alright, you require sand to upgrade. That's not going to happen anytime soon, but that's alright. Sand is far up north from what I saw, so that will be another thing entirely. Alright. Oil rig upgraded, fantastic. Let us take plastic to wood. I think that's what it needed, right? Yeah. It needs 8 tons, which is a full supply. And then we can bring wood back to gravel. None of this is actually providing a speed upgrade, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it will provide us just sort of a general upgrade. I'm thinking about grabbing a 20-ton truck in a second. Maybe even a 40-ton, if a 40-ton can use roads. I think as we get those bigger trucks, though, we're going to run into limitations on roads. There's differences between these orange roads and these pink roads, for instance, and we can upgrade roads. That is another option to allow travel on them. So, like, you think, oh, the game is just this, and then, well, then you unlock things like, hey, you need to upgrade roads for your heavier trucks to be able to actually go everywhere. Yeah, that sound effect is really obnoxious. And then it's like, hey, you know, you unlock shipping and stuff like that, so, you know, and floaties for your damn trucks. Well, let's ignore that for a moment. Okay, so plastic requires oil. We need to go and... we don't need to do that just yet. How is our wood? Forest is going wonderfully. Pizzarific is raiding with a party of 16. Welcome, Pizzarific followers, to what is perhaps the most obscure logistics puzzle game, I will call it, that you've perhaps ever stumbled across. What the heckity heck says what? Perfect. Alright, we've got a paper mill here. It needs wood, so we're going to deliver... Oh, it needs 17 wood. That's a bit rough. Oh, no, it doesn't need 17 wood. It just can take up to 17 wood. So we'll get our truck to deliver some of that wood, and we'll get on going. This looks like a swerve. Oh. Hey, Andarius. Yeah, I am Australian. So right now I am currently delivering goods across the Kiwi place. Let me show off this game. Okay, 16 new people to show this game off to. We started in this island. And we needed to go and Logistical is a game about finding routes to deliver goods. So like this town needed all these goods and we needed to deliver them and all that sort of stuff. And right now I have a chain set up to basically keep supplying this distillery with the goods for it to continue making alcohol. But I noticed that it freezes up sometimes, and I need to power them on and off again. And then they start working. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And, you know, you start with these, like, little 1-ton trucks that can provide, like, 1 ton to places, and then you get 8-ton trucks, and so on and so forth, and you know, you've got places that require, like, a whole bunch of goods, and they require different amounts of tons of those goods, and so on and so forth. And then you end up with beasts like this, which require 1,600 tons of a good, and that becomes a little bit more challenging. Or you get places like this, which require hundreds of tons of a bunch of different goods. Oh, and by the way, whilst you're providing them those goods, they're consuming them, so you have to do it all quickly at the same time. And, Right, did I say that this was a small game? It's called Logistical Earth. It's called that for a reason. Yeah, so I started with this little island. I am now in Tutorial Island 2. So this was Tutorial Island 1. And if I double click this, it's going to stay at the same zoom level and move me across to Tutorial Island 2. Tutorial Island 2. Okay? This is Tutorial Island 2, New Zealand, the smaller of the two New Zealand islands. Yeah. And did I mention that we're just at trucks? We haven't unlocked shipping or railways or anything yet. Yay, we're a tutorial, says Strudel. Yep. So, that's the game. Alright, let's catch back up to what we were doing. So, one of the things that the game has, it has trucks, and the trucks have, amounts that they can carry. So these are 8-ton dump trucks. They can carry 8 tons. Pretty straightforward. But right now, they are, as you do things with the trucks, they sort of unlock boosts. It's not very realistic. Much of this game has a lot of realism, and then other parts of this game have no realism at all. You get bonuses for having completed towns. Those bonuses can be like moving faster or speeding them up when they're low. This is a bit much for 2:30. If I dive into this rabbit hole, I will not sleep tonight. But for every 5 of these grey areas I complete with a single vehicle, it unlocks a permanent 2 times speed boost, which is pretty crazy. Thanks, boy. Good night. I'm sure I'll catch you with this another day. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking this truck here, which already has a 2 times speed boost, and we're going to be getting it up to 4 times, and then we're going to be focusing on some other things. So this place needs eggs. I'm sure we can find a place that does eggs. Oh, way up north. No, that's a bit much. Let us try kiwis. Ah, excellent. Kiwi fruit. Looks like we can get kiwi fruit just fine. Let's go and get kiwi fruit. We don't need much of it. We have to unfortunately tell the vehicle to stop filling up. The vehicles in this game are quite dumb. They will overfill themselves at every opportunity, which is a little bit frustrating. We have a water thing. So when we discover these places and we start using them, places that give us stuff. So this gives us water. I used 7 litres of water elsewhere. Well, I used 8 litres, or 8 tons of which tons is a lot more than litres anyway. 8 tons of water elsewhere. That unlocked the ability to upgrade this, and we upgrade it using wood. We have wood really close by, so I'm going to just quickly upgrade this. It's going to play a really obnoxious sound effect. You'll like it. Have you met a smart truck driver, Bane? It's called realism. Actually, I've met... Oh, would I call him smart? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, fair point, Andarius. Alright, obnoxious sound effect. There we go. But now, instead of only providing us with, I think it was like 17 tons of water or 15 tons or something, it's providing us with 39. We can level this up again by we have to provide 35 tons of water to somewhere. Then it'll give us another good that it needs to upgrade it. Maybe it's steel or something like that. So we'd need to provide it 35 tons of whatever that good is. Then it'd upgrade it to level 3. Once you upgrade it to level 3, you can go to places like Fort de France. I thought it was Fort de France. Was it not Fort de France? Yes, it was. Fort de France has... It's really hard to see on this like yellow on yellow thing here. This has room for 3 industries that I can buy. So I can buy industries. Right now I can't buy anything but storage. But eventually I can buy the industries that I level up to level 3. So that's part of the reason why you want to try and level up your industries as much as you can. Alright, let's get back into the game. I suppose, is there anywhere that needs water nearby? There are a couple of places that need very few amounts of water. But they're all places with multiple things. This place only requires 3.2 steel. Steel's a bit of a trek for this truck, but that's okay. It is a place that's pretty easy to do, and it just requires steel. Oh, did I mention that this game has 2,600 achievements? Yeah, it does. To 100% this game, you would need to literally complete every map object like this in the world, which would take you an obscene amount of time. It took me 2.5 hours to complete the tutorial mission. 2.5 hours. And I've played the game before. So, not this version of the game, but yeah. Now I could run multiple trucks, but when the game is this fast, it's kind of like, there's kind of no point. And we're about to unlock 4 times speed boost, so he'll get double the speed again. The Dwarf Fortress of Logistics Sims. I wouldn't go so far as to call this a logistics sim. I think that's where this kind of breaks down a little bit. It does get more interesting in when I played Logistical 2. I grabbed like one of its harder packs and I sort of like hacked it open so that way I could like play in the hardest area. When you get to that point, it's really sim logistic like, because you have to set up all these routes and you have to get them automated and all that sort of stuff, and it gets crazy. But the game takes a while to get there, and I imagine that Logistical Earth takes even longer. Still, remember that we are just in tutorial land at this point in time. You require water, that's easy. We can definitely provide that. Alright, we're sped up to 4. Excellent. 4 times FPBL. Alright, we haven't shown them the weirdest thing yet. We haven't shown them truck floaties. Do we have any need to show them truck floaties? Well, I suppose we can get the wood to the gravel, to the iron mine. Sure. And then while we're over there, we can maybe show them truck floaties. Like I said, this game is interesting, but not necessarily realistic. Truck floaties, yes. Oh yeah, I haven't even spoken about exploration yet or anything like that. There are these roads that are blocked. I need to provide those roads. Obnoxious sound effect incoming again. I have to unblock them using things, and then you might notice that we don't know where these roads go. We then have to actually like travel on those roads to discover all the additional goods that can be found and stuff like that. It's a game. It's definitely a game. It's a game for people who really like spreadsheets. Alright, so we want, from this oil rig, we want some oil. Well, we can just, we have floaties, so we can just sort of go out there and get it. It's fine. A truck just floats. Eventually we can unlock ocean floaties. And that scares me. So what we're doing here is we're just taking oil from the oil rig to the place that produces plastic. So the oil refinery. And there's people not known as boats. No, also known as boats. No. Boats is a whole nother thing entirely. Here is our port, the port of Taronga. And in here we can get ships. This is our money up here. And we've been playing for a little bit. And to get to ships, we need to start getting into the 1.2 million range, which we are not at yet. Are you familiar with the term Galaxy Trucker? No, probably not. It's a fantastic, fantastic board game. Alright. So, we don't really... Sure. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go over to Auckland. I'm going to try and remember which one of these places... yeah, it's further in here. Here it is. Oh, we have depot limits. The maximum number of trucks bought from this depot is 2. That doesn't mean we haven't unlocked other depots, I just don't know where they are necessarily, and there's sort of no way to search for it. So the depot's total maximum is 6. And the truck limit Y increases for every 10 towns completed in the depot's region. Right, so I need to complete more towns in this region if I want to unlock an additional truck slot. Okay, sure. Game, I'll play your game, Eurog. Let's do it. Alright, 10 towns you say. We've already completed quite a few towns, so it's not a full 10 towns that we need to do. But we will get on it. While that's happening, I'm going to have a look at some other places to see if we've got some other towns that we can easily finish. Okay. We still don't have access to you. What do we need to get access to you? We need concrete, which we may have found by now. No, we have not. The other option is dynamite, which we definitely haven't found yet. Or what is it over here? Planks. Okay, are we lucky enough to have a place for planks? We are. Excellent. Alright, let's go do planks. Alright, planks starts at 9, but that's okay. So planks was in this forest. This forest is going to need wood. Let's grab you some wood. Alrighty. Just going to turn the power on and off of the other trucks to cycle them. Alright. That should be more than sufficient, so we won't make you do a return journey for that. Okay, Adrenaline Forest needs gravel to level up. I think we have access to gravel. I believe it's up here, if memory serves. It is, so let's do that first. 10 tons is unfortunately 2 trips, but thankfully with the 4 times speed, it's not too terrible. Technically it's 8 times speed because we currently have a game speed boost of 2. That can go higher. Alright. Warning, obnoxious sound effect incoming. Oh yeah, one of the other weird oddities in this game that I didn't explain is that it has no music. The music that you hear is a Spotify playlist. It also doesn't want to be captured by OBS, so... So that's fun. Alright, excellent. Let us take planks. Part of the reason why I level these up as fast as possible is because leveling them up also improves their efficiency, so they'll use less input for more output. What kind of music would they even use? Don't know. Do not know. Hi, Pixel. You have a good amount of food? Okay, so here's a... Oh, it automatically explored it all for us. That's a little bit of a pity, but we finished the road here, and it allowed us to sort of gain access to the rest of this area. Some of these towns, population 4,253 needs insane levels of everything. There was a reason I was coming over here, and I kind of forget what it is. We have access to gold. Greedy Kiwis. There was definitely a reason I wanted to come over here, and it wasn't for more exploration. Ah, fish. Maybe. Might have been fish. Yes, so this town needed fish, and you provided fish. You only provide that much. You need worms. Okay, let's get you some worms. We'll do 2 loads of worms, and then we will start depositing fish into this town. Because the other thing that it needs in addition to fish is water, which we have access to as well, so... Now, this other dump truck is basically useless, and we could get rid of it at any point, and then start with the 20-tonner. And we may do that soon, sooner rather than later. But what I want to do is I want to get this... I guess we wouldn't need to get a third vehicle unlock if we did that, but... where's the water? Yeah, there it is. So what are you? You need sorghum, and you turn it into milk and fertilizer. Okay, we can do that.